this is the seafood paella. It looks and smells so good. What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna be making a seafood paella. Super nervous to make it. This is a really important dish. Guy is, I don't know his name, but his YouTube channel is Spain on a Fork. That's him right there. And his recipe looked super delicious and it says authentic. So anyways guys, yeah, I went through a lot of recipes. I tried Google, I looked on YouTube, and like I said, this guy's recipe just seemed super legit and it says authentic Spanish seafood paella. So all the ingredients in the description box below for you guys. I have the seafood thawing right now. So I found some Spanish extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna be using this, 1/3 cup of that. His recipe, he didn't add white wine, but I noticed that a lot of people add white wine to the recipe. So I'm gonna add a little bit of white wine. So I'm gonna be using 2 cups of broth and then half a cup of Chardonnay. I saw a lot of people use white wine, so I figured maybe that's authentic. I will put in half a cup of white wine. Found some saffron that I'm gonna be using today. A cup of tomato sauce, smoked Spanish paprika. So this is the round rice for the dish. So I'm just going to open this can up of tomato sauce. And I figured I'd use the Spanish tomato sauce as well. Trying to open this, but it's okay. So I got half a cup here. Put this to the side really quick. Hopefully I can get 20 threads out of this. It's a pinch. So I looked over his video and this looks like the perfect amount of saffron. So in his video, he had his squid cut up into like cubes. My calamari is nice and thawed. Cut it into like little cubes like he had. Just so I can do it exactly the way that he did. And the smaller pieces here, nice and cut up. There's like a specific pan that you use for it. I don't have that, but I'm gonna use my skillet that I usually use to heat the skillet up to like a medium-high heat. I'm gonna add 1/3 cup of Spanish olive oil, nice and hot. And then I'm gonna add squid for like 1 minute, removes it from the pan, and then I will cook the vegetables. Start with the oil and the squid. 1/3 cup of Spanish extra virgin olive oil. All right, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna let our Spanish olive oil nice and hot in the skillet, and then I'm gonna add the calamari, and then like I said, I will cook that for about a minute. Squid. Turn that down a little bit. Good. I don't want to overcook it, so let's go ahead and remove that from the pan. So that squid is cooked. I kept it in there for barely a minute because it was cooking really fast. It's like at a low medium heat right now. I'm gonna go ahead and cook the onions and the red bell pepper. I'm gonna add our onions and our pepper. That smells so good, guys. So let's go ahead and just mix that up. Turned it up to medium-high heat again. The peppers are cooking up nicely, so now he adds the garlic. So I'm gonna add the garlic, and then we're gonna add the tomato sauce, smoked paprika, some salt and pepper, garlic. Stir that up. Yum, it smells so good. Tomato sauce. Some sea salt. Some black pepper, Spanish paprika, half a teaspoon. Go ahead and mix that up. Yum. The calamari back to the pan. Cups of broth. It's supposed to be fish broth, but I have chicken broth. But if you have fish broth, that's the authentic way. Okay, and then I'm gonna add half a cup of gonna be saffron. I'm gonna stir it up. The round rice, 1 cup. And we're gonna let that come to a boil. Okay guys, so our pot is at a nice boil right now. And in the video, now he adds the shrimp and the mussels to the top. And we're gonna let that boil for about 5 minutes. And once we allow all of that to boil for 5 minutes, we're gonna turn it down to a low simmer. Go ahead and add the shrimp to the top. Okay. And now I'm gonna add the mussels as well to the top. The seafood is inside of the pot. We're gonna let that boil for about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna turn it down to a low simmer. So it's been about 5 minutes of it boiling. So now he says to go ahead and turn it down to a low simmer. Now we're just gonna let that cook until the broth is nice and absorbed by the rice. Just re-watched his video and he said to allow that to simmer on a low medium heat for about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes. Set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, counting.
Guys, it's almost been exactly 10 minutes, and as you can see, the broth is almost fully absorbed. We're gonna turn it up to a high heat for exactly 1 minute, cover it up, turn the heat off, and then let it rest for 5 to 7 minutes. So that's what he said to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it up all the way on high heat. And then I'm gonna let that cook for exactly 1 minute. Set a timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, counting down.
Okay, so the timer's counting down for 1 minute. We're gonna let that cook on a really high heat. Okay guys, it's been exactly 1 minute. Let's go ahead and cover it up with a lid. Turn off the heat. And we're gonna let that sit for 5 to 7 minutes. So our paella has been sitting for about 7 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the lid. I turned the heat back on just a little bit because there was still some broth, but it's looking good. And I'm just gonna go ahead and place some lemon wedges around it. And he originally garnished this with parsley, but I have some basil, so I'm gonna garnish it with basil instead. I prefer basil anyway. So yeah, you guys, I really hope this is authentic. If it's not, let me know in the comments below, okay? But it smells delicious and it looks really delicious. And I've never tried this before, so I'm really excited to try it with seafood paella. It looks and smells so good, and I cannot wait to eat it with you guys. So yeah. Seafood, paella, mussels, squid, shrimp. I can't wait to try this with you. So, yum. I'm debating on whether I should squeeze the lemon or not. Maybe I will eventually, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Some shrimp. But this was my first time making it, so hopefully I did it justice a little bit. Is that saffron I'm tasting? That is beyond delicious. Holy cow. Oh my word. This is so delicious. I can't believe I've never had this before. Mmm. Hot. Holy cow, guys. One of the best things I've ever tasted, to be honest. I have some Powerade strawberry smash. Cheers. Guys, no kidding, this is so delicious. I'm honestly blown away. So freaking delicious. Have a mussel here with calamari. Unbelievable. It's gotta be the saffron I'm tasting, because that is a very unique flavor. Calamari is cooked perfectly. Not chewy, it's like perfectly cooked. I'm glad I didn't overcook that. I don't even want to squeeze the lemon because it's so good. I'm definitely gonna make this again. You want to get the paella pot, so that way I can get the bottom of the rice super crispy, because I tried doing that in this skillet and it didn't work. Maybe I just did it wrong. I don't know, but it's still delicious. But I wanted to get the rice crispy because the guy in the video, he was like, that's a classic part of the dish, is to get the rice crispy underneath. But yeah, I didn't do that. But it's so good. It is beyond delicious. Mussel with rice. So delicious. Was so delicious. Oh my word. I honestly can't believe how delicious it was. So amazing. And I hope to get better over time, but that was really good. So flavorful. So yeah, thank you so much for this request. There will be cake. It was so good. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.